Chair, Dr. Wilson, Dr. Gomes, Mr. Court, faculty and staff, parents, and new intake students. I bid you welcome to the University of Guyana Berbice Campus. The pledge, which you just recited, is something, like most things, when too often said, loses its meaning. I pledge myself to love my fellow citizens, not to love some of my fellow citizens, or a few of my fellow citizens. It is to love my fellow citizens, all of them, regardless of race and religion and gender and class and village and town. This campus, upon which you are about to enter, insists on demonstrating in tangible ways love for our fellow citizens. I want to address particularly the parents and the new intake students for academic year 2013-2014. You are at a pivotal moment in your lives. It is one of the most vital crossroads that you shall ever meet. Pivotal. You are moving from late childhood to early adulthood, and that in itself is always difficult. I have been through it myself, although you might not believe that. And I still remember how difficult the transition it was. Pivotal as well, because you're moving from a primary school and high school system to a university system. The systems are different, and that presents a challenge all by itself again. You were in a system that was prescriptive. It told you when to do things, how to do things, what to do, and so on. Right? The university system does not do that. It offers you greater freedoms. Greater freedoms may mean greater temptations. Greater temptations to miss classes, to be late. Those are things that will result or be tantamount to a betrayal of the freedoms that you will be granted. You must be punctual because punctuality is about discipline, and you must attend classes because that is an issue of respect and self-respect. You'll be given a chance to respect yourselves. For if you do not, or if you fail to respect yourselves, you will fail to respect anyone else. And if you respect no one else, or yourself, you will not be able to love your fellow citizens. It means you are doomed to be a failed citizen. Do not do it. Do not do it. Pivotal. Those of you who go from what will be your first semester to your right up to your doctorates, will discover that this coming semester will be the most difficult you will ever encounter. It is very difficult because of the transition. So focus. You need to focus on it. Enjoy your freedoms, but do not exploit your freedoms. For if you exploit your freedoms, you shall surely lose them. Surely. And you know it. And as long as there are people like me around, you lose your freedoms, it will come at a price. For I shall not tolerate it, not for a second. You are also entering the University of Guyana Berbice Campus, which, as I speak, is itself at a pivotal point in its history. So, UGBC was founded in the year 2000 under the stewardship of His Excellency Barajaki. People tend to forget that the University of Guyana, when it was floated by the late President Dr. Chedi Jaga, Chedi really wanted to have UG here in Central Corentyne, where it is. It took almost 50 years to get it here. It is ours. It is yours. But for 8 years, we were busy betraying the dream of this campus. We were losing money hand over fist. The buildings were falling or collapsing. We were going the way of Torquay. We were collapsing. We were losing money like Torquay is now. A broken place. We had falling enrollment. We moved from 500 and some to 250 or something and falling. I took over the place, or was told to take it over in 2008. And in a few years, we moved from a very small figure to almost 1,000. That's a 400% increase. In 2008, when I took over, 80% of the people that will be teaching me, 86% had just first degrees. 14% had masters. Now, we're in a position where 86%, if the figures are exactly reversed, 86% have masters and up, and 14% have first degrees. So we reverse that figure exactly. Even the people with first degrees have published, and I'm delighted at that. Remember, your lecturers, the teaching of you, is just 40% of their work. Teaching is just 40%. It's not high school. The other 40% of their work is to research and publish. And then 20% for university governance, committees and so on. So don't think, that they're here just to teach. Because that would make it a high school. Right? Not just teaching, researching and publishing. I will return in a minute to this pivotal idea. The University of Guyana Berbice Campus is under threat from Torquay. And the pressure has become so inexorable, so difficult, that I cannot do the job that I'm paid to. I'm not allowed to do the job. What is the point of paying me to do a job and I can't do the job. You don't allow me to do the job. And so I have resigned from the position of director of UGBC. Many Barbicians have asked what would be the thing to keep you here. Well, there are two conditions. One, give us full autonomy from a collapsed campus. Give us full autonomy from Turkey. Or give us the University of Berbice, because Berbice deserves its own university. That is the only way forward. With our own university, you will have better faculty. You will have better teaching staff. You will have more rewards. With Berbice University, we will keep tuition at $127,000. Turkey wants to raise it to $250,000. And I promise you that you give us the University of Berbice, and we shall keep tuition at $127,000 for the next 8 years. That we can do. And we can still make some money. But all of us have to work together for this. All of us. You are not just here to put your heads in books and chew pieces of information. That is not what learning is about. Learning is about thinking and feeling. It's about concern for everything around you. This campus has helped in the training of the Guyana Police Force. We have helped farmers and fishermen. We have helped all the schools, kindergarten, primary, nursery, and secondary. Well, with the medical sector. In fact, on Sunday, those of you who know people who are ill can come in here for free medical checkups in the auditorium on Sunday at 9. Right? So, that is free. So if you know a neighbor that's sick or a relative and so on, you could bring them here and we could take a look and at least prescribe. But that is what the campus has done. The campus has cured a disease in plantains and bananas, black sickle disease. We cured it here, that's Dr. Gomes sitting there, right? Orange rust disease affecting sugarcane. We cured it on this campus, right? We help serve college education so we can have better teachers. Right? We help IEC in New Amsterdam. We help the nursing school in New Amsterdam. What we've done is I've gone knocking on doors myself, because you can't big up yourself, you know. If you big up yourself, somebody will put you down. For real. Right? There are times when you have to make yourself tiny, like a ball. And I went on doors because they were very, very bright Rhodesian children who were very, very poor and couldn't afford to come here. So I went, I knocked on doors, and I got 14 scholarships in 12 months. Just by approaching people, saying, "Brother, help us." And you'll be amazed at how easy it is. Because people want to help you. It is just that we need to ask. And ask with humility. Be not proud. Be not proud. Be humble. Approach your studies with humility. And I promise you, you will gain much. You will gain much. I welcome you to the University of Guyana Berbice Campus. And good luck with your studies and lives.